put my key in the lock and come on in. My own apartment.
Estella Morris has lived here for nearly 7 years. She still remembers what it was like to be homeless.
You be worried about where you're going to sleep, where you're going to eat, what you're going to get food.
More than 100 apartments, including Morris's, are managed by Hearth, a nonprofit organization in Boston. The group finds permanent housing for the elderly who are homeless. Mark Hinderly is president and CEO.
If you look at the proportion of people who are over 50 in the total homeless population, it's almost a third. And that, again, is pretty consistent around the country. Here in Boston, we think the number is somewhere in the 1,200 range.
Hearth has provided housing for 1,400 seniors since its founding in 1991. The residences are similar to housing facilities for the elderly across the U.S.
What other ideas do you guys have about where to keep this we?
Social activities, meals, and support services are available.
We have a nurse on site at every facility, a social worker available at every facility, sort of on the mental and physical health sides of things. And we also have personal care.
Most of Hearth's residents have a disability or health concern, which is often the reason they end up homeless.
We had one gentleman who was an outreach client. He, in fact, became homeless because he came for cancer treatment, and he thought it was told it was terminal, and he thought, well, I should have the end of my life have some utility for the world, and then it worked. And but when he had gotten rid of all his things, because he thought that the research project was going to hospitalize him, and it didn't. And so he ended up in the shelter.
Peter Phelps is no longer in a shelter. He's now doing what he loves most.
Hearth helped get this apartment for me, and my chance to paint again was great. As you can see, the living room got converted into a studio, and I'm a happy person, believe me.
Phelps now spends 40 hours a week drawing and painting, but he hasn't made a penny from his work.
I have not sold a painting since I have come to Boston. I give everything away.
These paintings will be sold to raise funds for Hearth, so others, like Phelps, can get permanent housing. Susan Logue, VOA News, Boston.
The coat was lined with whatever